What up, people? New Gate Guardian support just dropped, so we're just gonna get right into it. First card out of the set here is Labyrinth Heavy Tank, 24/24, normal summon without tributing, which is really cool. You can place one of the three pieces, so the Sanguine of the Thunder, Kaizajin, Sujin, that's in your deck, banished, hand, wherever it is, you can put it in your spell and trap zone. Then if you control Labyrinth Wall, you can destroy one monster your opponent controls. So it's good to get the three pieces into rotation, but other than that, it's pretty trash, to be honest with you. Moving on, though, we have Shadow Goal of the Labyrinth, which is a discard to add Labyrinth Wall, which is really cool, rebirthing an old card that obviously nobody's playing anymore because it's dog. This card really just replants it to get Labyrinth Wall into rotation, and then just it's good to get searching to get the pieces of the puzzle into your hand to get things going, right? Moving on, though, we have Gate Guardian Combine. Gate Guardian Combine is the boss monster of the deck now. The three pieces, so blue, green, and yellow. This one is a quick effect. Negate the effect of any activated card or effect that targets a card you control. So targets. That's very important to remember. But the crazy part about this card right here is that you can use it 3 times per turn. So fuck your Alibur, fuck Lubellion, fuck, you know, that Tri-Brigade kit card that works in branded. You use them all 3, you get negated with this one, basically is what I'm saying. So it's really good to have, but there's no real protection for the card, so it's easy to like Imperm, Lightning Storm, Regeki, whatever it is. But it's a good card for the boss monster nonetheless. Even if you get rid of it, you can bring out the effect level 11 or lower Gate Guardian card from anywhere to from your deck or extra deck to the field. 2 pieces fusion summon monsters now. I like to point out that you banish them from the field, so you don't use poly or anything like that. But have Gate Guardian of Thunder and Wind, so you use the 2 pieces, yellow and green. This one, you add 1 spell or trap from the deck that mentions one of the 3 pieces to your hand, which is really good. So you get some of the new cards, and I don't know if there's any old support that you can really use for that, but you can definitely use the new ones that you're going to see right now. Other than that, add that. If it leaves the field, you get to summon one of the cards that you use to fusion summon with. Moving on, Gate Guardian of the Wind and Water, so you need blue and green for this one. This one, once per turn, if your opponent activates a spell or trap or the effect, you can negate it, basically. Really cool, and you can use this one 2 times per turn. So it kind of goes hand in hand with the big boy monsters of the other one. What was it called again? The Gate Guardian Combine. That one, negates anything that your opponent is doing. This one negates anything that is trying to destroy that big boy monster. Again, does not work. Actually, it does. So if like Regeki or Lightning Storm, it does work. And Imperm, those cards can't really do it, but it can do it 2 times. So it's a big kind of protection for the big boy Gate Guardian Combine. Also, if you get rid of it, all of them has this clause, but you get to bring back the cards you use to fusion summon with it. So that's really good. Last fusion one, we have Gate Guardian of Water and Thunder. This one you use blue and yellow. This one, quick effect, target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, change the attack to 0 until the end of the turn. So it's not like an add, spell or trap negate, or monster negate. It kind of just puts things to 0 attack. You'll probably play 1 or 0 of this in your extra deck, to be honest, if you're running this kind of deck. It's just not good at all, to be honest. To the spell cards, though, we have Labyrinth Wall Shadow. This is the new field spell for the deck. This one, you get to place one of the 3 pieces in your hand or deck into the face-up spell or trap zone, which is really good to get things going again, like I mentioned before. At the start of the opponent's battle phase, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls with less than 1600 attack, destroy it. So it's kind of a cheesy little thing to get just the lower cards on the field off the field, so your opponent doesn't have anything to work with really on their next turn. Double attack, Wind and Thunder. So this is a quick spell card for the deck. This one, you control Gate Guardian, target 1 card on the field, destroy it. So this one's really good as to, you set it for first turn, you get your board up, you set it, pop kind of interruptions on your opponent's turn with this one. Also during our main phase, you can banish it and it adds 1 of the 3 pieces to your hand, which is really good too. Again, it's just kind of just get things recycled back into your hand and then add cards to your hand that you're missing. That's really good too. So I think this one's going to be a really at 3 card kind of thing for the deck. Ryoko Guardian, the next normal spell card for the deck. This one I think is a really cheesy one. I read this one a little bit earlier. But I believe that this one, yes, you can target one monster your opponent control. One monster you control with Gate Guardian, half your opponent's life points for no reason, and then you gain the attack of the life points that are left over for your opponent. So I think this can really win you games like turn 2 or turn 3. If you have it in your hand, you kind of have a big boy on field, and you're kind of like, what should I really do? You can just attack over something and win the game probably with this card. So I think it's a cheesy card to have in the deck. It's not gonna win you tournaments or anything like that, but I think it can sneak out a couple wins for you against your friends and things like that. But last card of the day, we have Prey of the Jiraguma. This card continues normal monster when it's summoned. This one's an Insect Earth, level 5, attack 21, defense 100. So you kind of want to put it in attack mode probably. But this one has an interesting thing of having it summoned in the column that you had it set in as a trap. Because when it's summoned, you destroy one monster that is in the same column that your opponent controls, which is really good. Your opponent's probably already playing around things like set cards because of Imperm, so this is just another card to look out for your opponent, but I think it's just going to be a cheesy card, so if your opponent's not paying attention, you can just sneak it out for him and get an easy pop for something like that. Also, when it's in the graveyard, you can add one of the 3 pieces, so another searcher. So I think this card list is amazing when it comes to adding more support for Gate Guardian archetype. It's gonna be kind of an interesting thing to face against, but there's not gonna be anything crazy. I think the best things about this deck is being able to use card effects more than once per turn. It specifically stays 3 times and 2 times, so I think those 2 cards are gonna be kind of annoying, but I think it's not gonna be impossible to get over. Dark Ruler no more. But those are just my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, I'm sure you guys have an opinion, so go ahead and just leave whatever your thoughts are down below. With that being said, thanks for checking out the video. Do whatever you want, but I hope you have a good day. GG.